Basilar Artery Anatomy, 16 questions and answers. How is the basilar artery formed? The union of the left and right vertebral arteries forms the basilar artery. In relation to the medulla oblongata and the pons, where do the two vertebral arteries join to form the basilar artery? The two vertebral arteries join to form the basilar artery at the junction between the medulla oblongata and the pons. Is the combination of the basilar artery and the two vertebral arteries referred to as the vertebrobasilar system? Yes, the basilar artery together with the two vertebral arteries is referred to as the vertebrobasilar system. Does the basilar artery supply blood to the Circle of Willis? Yes, the basilar artery supplies blood to the Circle of Willis. Which part of the Circle of Willis does the basilar artery supply? The basilar artery supplies the posterior part of the Circle of Willis. Does the basilar artery anastomose with other arteries? Yes, the basilar artery anastomoses with other arteries. Which arteries anastomose with the basilar artery? The basilar artery anastomoses with the anterior part of the Circle of Willis. Does the basilar artery ascend inferior to the pons? Yes, the basilar artery ascends inferior to the pons. Does the basilar artery ascend inferior to the pons in the sulcus basilaris? Yes, the basilar artery ascends inferior to the pons in the sulcus basilaris. Does the basilar artery divide? Yes, the basilar artery divides. How many pairs of arteries does the basilar artery divide into? The basilar artery divides into two paired arteries. What are the names of the two paired arteries resulting from the termination of the basilar artery? The basilar artery terminates as two paired arteries, the posterior cerebral arteries and the superior cerebellar artery. In relation to the pituitary stalk, where does the basilar artery divide into the posterior cerebral arteries and the superior cerebellar artery? Inferior to the pituitary stalk is where the basilar artery bifurcates into the posterior cerebral arteries and the superior cerebellar artery. Does the basilar artery give off branches before terminating and dividing into the posterior cerebral arteries and the superior cerebellar artery? Yes, the basilar artery gives off branches before terminating and dividing into the posterior cerebral arteries and the superior cerebellar artery. What branches arise from the basilar artery? The basilar artery gives off the anterior inferior cerebellar artery and pontine branches. Does the basilar artery primarily supply the brainstem, occipital lobes, and the cerebellum? Yes, the basilar artery mainly supplies the brainstem, occipital lobes of the brain, and the cerebellum.